Welcome to a very, very special room tour. We're knocking something off the bucket list today. This is a Cascade Cabin at Copper Creek Villas and Cabins at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, a Disney Vacation Club resort. That's a mouthful, but that's what it is. And here we are at the elegant entryway of this cabin. If you've watched our Polynesian bungalows room tour, there's going to be in a similar vein where this is one of those once-in-a-lifetime stays for a lot of people, and usually you have a lot of guests with you if you're doing it. This sleeps up to 8 guests. It is a 2-bedroom technically, just like the bungalows are. So Grand Villas still sleep more than this, but this is a really cool way for 8 people to stay at Disney World. Now I'm going to get something off my chest to start this review. A couple weeks ago on Twitter, we did a poll where people voted Disney's Riviera Resort over Wilderness Lodge, which I think is insane. I think Wilderness Lodge, one of the best Disney hotels they've built in the company's entire 60-something year history, thematic, opulent, just such a beautiful space. You feel like you're in the wilderness, and it's just so special. And these cabins nestled on the shore of it, what an amazing, amazing thing. Those rooms at Riviera, I think, are a little plain. I think the resort in general is pretty plain. I know some people like that. I do not. I like Disney. I grew up a Disney fan, coming here all the time. I like when things are themed. Don't get me wrong, I like when rooms are functional too. This is gonna be a great match of both of those things, just like I feel like the bungalow is too. But here at the entry, we have all these pieces of wood. We have this wood sort of tree trunk countertop. And then we have the quote-unquote gemstone. So there is a mining theme to all of this. The pool, if you've ever been over here, is themed to a quarry. And so the idea is the people that worked in the quarry are the ones that built the lodge and the cabins. And so the lodge and the cabins will have a lot of finishes that look like things that they just took from either working in the quarry, from out in the woods here, so on and so forth. So we're gonna go off into the first bedroom here. And again, it's still a modern hotel. It's still less themed than maybe old Disney hotel rooms were, but nonetheless, I think they did a nice job sort of meeting people in the middle here. I don't know what that switch does. Nothing actually turned on. Let's try this one. I like to turn on all the lights for the view. There's another switch here. That's for that, okay. So what did I do? Maybe I turned it off and then, I think there's 2 switches essentially. There's one underneath. There we go, I got it. Okay, so this is bedroom number 1, up against the front of the cabin, right off the front door. We have view. I know it's rainy and hot and muggy out, so we can't really see out the window, but you have a view to the outside walkway as guests go by. And there's this beautiful little sitting spot right here. I love this. I think it's so great. There is storage under here. Big drawers, actually. This doesn't open, no. You know I like to come into these blind. I can explore the room as we do the video. Maybe not the most professional thing to do, but nonetheless. There's storage space under the bed. We have I think it's a nice themed headboard. Modern, yet thematic, which is going to be the reoccurring theme as we go through here. You have a nightstand with 2 pretty deep drawers. There's 2 standard and 2 USB outlets there. You have reading lights in the headboard. The bed is lifted up for extra storage, as all the modern Disney hotel rooms are. We have the TV up here. So many outlets. Look at this. Another 4 standard and another 4 USB outlets up here. There's 2 standard outlets hanging out down there. Lots and lots of places to plug in your stuff. But let's see, there's going to be a bed that pulls down here. Oh, look at that. How cute. Chip and Dale sleeping. I think one of my favorite things they've done with all these pull-out beds is just the art. I would love it if they sold all the pull-out bed art. I mean, still unbeaten is the electrical water pageant in the bed at the bungalow, but Chip and Dale, very, very cute. Light fixture, and let's open. There's this big mirror there. Hello, I'm wearing a thematic shirt. This is the closet. So there's no bathroom connected to this room. Good to know. This is a sizable closet. Plenty of space to hang stuff, a lot of storage space up there, extra pillows and blankets, some cubbies, and some drawers. I mean, man, if 3 people sleep in it, I mean, this is more storage space than any other room at Disney World where 3 people can sleep. Just this room alone. This is a lot of storage space, I feel like. You got those 2 big ones, 4 more there, and then that whole double-sided closet with the mirror. You know, I know that slides over. I would have liked if they did something with this space, but I get it. You'd have to do something flat or a design on the wall. It's not the end of the world. The other thing that's interesting, there's a lot of dimmers here, so you can put on a light and decide how bright you want it to be. That's a thing I've noticed there's a lot of them throughout this. Not a thing that's in a lot of Disney hotel rooms. So here's our main hallway, our only hallway, going out towards Bay Lake. And we're gonna turn left into what I believe is the main bedroom. It has to be, it's giant. And this is tremendous. This is a tremendous room. Again, bed lifted off the floor, exquisite headboard that goes nearly to the ceiling, adds some color to the room. But the wood, between the wood finishes and the little, appearances of color, I think they did a really nice job making this feel like Wilderness Lodge, yet being what people would expect of modern luxury. Best of both worlds. I love these little uneven edges on here, which also you can use to pull them open. These cute little lamps here, these windows. Of course, you can pull down shades if you want privacy. I think they are just chain. I'm saying that because there are ones in the other room that are automatic. This is, I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know. I'm sure this is supposed to be, is this like the coast of the western coast of the United States, the northwest coast, I would assume. That's my assumption. I'm not super familiar with the geography there, but that's what it looks like to me, and that's generally the region we're supposed to be in at Wilderness Lodge. You have a very cute workstation here. There's a nice big comfy chair, 2 giant drawers. Again, 4 standard, 4 USB outlets, a desk lamp. We've got this big dresser here, which has some storage space at the bottom, a place to hang stuff there, and some storage space above as well. Close this up, and we'll go this way because this is where the main bathroom is going to be, and it is gorgeous. I love this lighting on the marble. Really, really cool. I mean, it's not marble. It's like, I don't know, is it granite? I mean, that would be more, I guess either would be in theme with the resort. I grew up in New York. I don't know a lot about mining. Anyway, so double vanity, nice big mirror. I love the frosted glass above to bring some natural light in. Some lighting fixtures above there. We have the makeup mirror. Look at this, we still got H2O products. They're slowly going away, but they're still here. And you know what's gonna be here. There's a remote, so you know what's coming. I think. Oh, there it goes. We've got the TV in the mirror. You know, this resort TV having this really grainy music, it's been like this for like years now, and I don't completely understand what's going on, but it really brings down the mood, right? This blown out, grainy music. Because I mean, who doesn't love to just leave this on in the background back when the music was actually clear? That's great. So you could sit in the tub here and enjoy some resort TV if you'd like. You could also probably kind of watch it from the shower even. I'm going to shut that. That's very loud. You get the idea. That's a real delay on that I've hit the power button, it hasn't gone off. Uh-oh. For being a TV in the mirror, this feels like a cheap 90s television remote. It's real cheap, like light plastic and kind of junky. It's also like someone melted it a little bit. I just want to turn off the TV. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is what happens when you live life through the phone. You can't see that there's one that says off. There we go. That's weird to have an on and off button. I've never had a TV remote where the on and off of the TV are separate buttons. Let me know in the comments if you have. I've never seen that. Usually the power button achieves all the power functions. Oh boy, speaking of other things you need on vacation. Oh yeah. Bust out the scale, everybody. Let's go to Whispering Canyon and then weigh ourselves. It'll be a grand old time. Anyway. Yeah, the downlighting on this, it appears to glow. It's very pretty. And there are jets. I see some jets in the bathtub. They exist. There's sort of there's a shower head in the bathtub. That's I bet housekeeping has some fun with that. I'm sure people miss the tub sometimes. And then look at the size of this shower. Man, it is tall. I'm 6 feet tall. This is got several feet on me. So that rainfall shower head's gonna come from way up high. There is another one, a handheld as well. And this is my stone at the bottom. The mounted shampoo, conditioner, and such. But a gorgeous shower. If I was buying a home and this shower was in it, it'd probably be purchased. I assume this is going to be the toilet. We have toilet art, ladies and gentlemen, and it's spotlighted. It has its own spotlight that is aimed at it. This is a highlight in toilet art history at the Disney parks. Look at that. You have junipers, betula, Gratigas. Oh, okay. Again, not my area of expertise. So there is a really cute place to do your business here with this frosted glass. Here, so you do have privacy. Does this lock off? Just out of curiosity. It does. We do have the latch. So even within this bedroom, you can have privacy, which is good because this does come. There is an entry off of the back patio. I had to sneeze. Keep going. Climate control out here in the hallway, and we're gonna go across the hall here. I believe we're gonna have a closet. We do. A nice big one. Ironing board. Thank God. Those are slowly disappearing from some hotel rooms. I think they're starting to come back now. I think they've decided people like that more than the steamer. The safe. People have decided they like that more than the steamer, which was always my argument, that the steamer doesn't work for all garments, but an iron, I feel like I can get more done with an iron generally. Here is the washer and dryer, GE model. Because again, DVC, they figure people will be staying longer. You do your laundry. It is a nice benefit sometimes when you're packing for a longer trip. Oh my God. This is a fun detail. This is a little bear totem necklace. If you've ever watched the Disney film Brother Bear, this will look very familiar, but obviously based on a real thing that indigenous people would create. But it's definitely, I would say, definitely a reference to Brother Bear also. Seeing it as we are, Walt Disney World, right? That is a super cool. And it's a toilet. This is, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the peak of toilet art. It is not only toilet art, it is a prop. It is a framed prop in a toilet room, in a bathroom. This is a moment for me. I apologize. I may not have the capacity to say a full sentence now. But there is a toilet. There is this interesting copperish tiling in the back. I don't know how I feel about this big mirror frame. It's kind of wacky. This is a wacky bathroom. I don't know if it really fits the theme. Everything else I feel like belongs here. This is it's a little weird. This isn't. This is just, that's just a solid unit. Okay. The sink. But very nice. Very nice sort of, if you lived here, this would be the guest bathroom. Then we have another shower room here. We have this tremendous pattern again, emulating the totem poles from the lobby again. There is a hidden Mickey though. There it is. Very cool. If you've never stayed here, if you've never visited here, highly recommend coming to take a walk. The lobby is, I think, awe-inspiring. I think might be the best lobby this company's ever built anywhere. One of the best hotel lobbies in the world, not even keeping it to Disney. So vanity has one sink, a good amount of storage space. We have the makeup mirror again, the frosted glass. This is a more thematic frosted glass. I'm a big fan. And let's see this shower. Oh, a shower with a seat. Seat right by the window, which again, the patterning, very, very cool. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is great. This is great. I'm in love with this. We're not even done with the tour, and I think we probably haven't even gotten to the best part yet. So here we have some art, some timber being acquired, perhaps working on the railroad. I don't know what that is. No, these are all lumber related. Okay, and then I know it's kind of the lighting outside's not cooperating completely, but this is our living and dining space, and you'll hear my voice starting to bounce off this lovely, lovely ceiling. This is, when you talk about like, oh, we have a luxurious cabin in the woods. This is kind of what comes to mind. The big open windows, the modern fixtures. This is what you think of the fire. I love the gas fireplace. Oh man, I don't know if I like this more than the bungalow. I might. I'm more of a Wilderness Lodge guy than Polly anyway. I don't know. I'm a 90s Disney. I grew up as a 90s Disney kid. The 90s Disney stuff always seems to speak a little more to me. It's more rich in backstory. They were at the height of their game. Like they had learned everything there was to learn about the business at that point, the designers. So this Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, things from that general era really speak to me. This is fantastic. So it sleeps 8. 8 people can sit together at the dining table. A very nice thing. But if you want to have people over too, there's some bar seating over here at the island. Some fun details. Let's get into some Disney history, shall we? I don't really care for the style they chose of the blocks and mixing them up. But these are 2 fantastic pieces of Disney train history referenced on this wall. Number 1 is the Carrollwood Pacific Railroad. That was Walt Disney's backyard railroad. And then secondly, mixed in here is the Fort Wilderness Railroad, which operated from the 70s into the early 80s for a very short period. It wasn't used by many guests, and so it was closed down and done away with. But there are many that remember riding that railroad fondly, and have kept its memory alive all these years. And it's a really cool piece of Disney World history. So great to see those referenced here. And if you're a Disney fan, right where you're going to sit and eat. It's little reminders of Walt and the history of this particular property. We do have a very nice kitchen. We have a stove. We have the microwave. All this storage space. And of course it's Vacation Club, so we do have plates and glasses and all that stuff. There is this Keurig that has the drip and also the pod, which is nice to give people the option. And we have the new Walt Disney World Resort blend. I say new, I think it is just the 50th one repackaged, supposedly. I haven't had it yet, but maybe tomorrow morning I'll fire it up and test out what people have been saying. This is the dishwasher. Let's take a look at the fridge. Ta-da! Oh, it's a nice big fridge. Look at that. It's nicer than my fridge at home. Got some drawers. Some wine rack. What is this middle shelf? Is this ice? This is just ice. It hasn't made any. Do I have to, is there a switch or something? Well, Tom will learn how to use this fridge in a different video, maybe. And then here's the freezer. Now, this would be, I don't know. And I assume this is, oh boy, I love these. Although this one's seen better days, it feels like it's real. I don't know if it should be tipping like that. Maybe I'm shanking on it too hard. We have the pantry that pulls out. Which, you know, growing up in the Bronx, I can only imagine such a novelty of a pantry that rolls out of the wall. There's more storage under there too, under the stone countertop. Very pretty. But again, leaning into that backstory, there's all the furnishings lean into the backstory. So, like I said before, we have the gas fireplace. How many beds have we seen? We've seen 2 bedrooms, right? So that's, I assume we sleep 3 in bedroom 1, another 2 in here, so that brings us to 5. So I assume 2 things are gonna pull out in this living room. It's gotta be this guy, number 1. Yep, okay. So we've got the single pull-out chair. We've got, this will convert and sleep another 2 people. I'm doing this quick. I'm kind of in a time crunch here. Usually I'd open these up for you guys. We'll see if I have time after to come back and do that maybe. We get this very cool stone lamp here and this table with the map on it. End table with the resort phone. But I think it's time we should start moseying on out here. Air control. Is there a fan in here? Oh, there is. Is this just for this one fan? It seems like a lot. This has got to be for outside. This looks like it's been outside. Is there a fan outside? Let's find out. It's locked. Another fine moment in room tour history of me fighting a door. Am I crazy? Is there another lock? This is open. I unlocked this. Oh, that would be why. Pause for editing. Okay, so now we're gonna go out here. Oh, there is a fan out here. So this remote on the door has gotta be. Yep, sure is. Okay, good to know. So your remote for your fan outside is inside. My glasses just fogged from the humidity, it just rained. So give me a moment to recoup here so I can see where we're going. La 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 la. Cleaning my glasses, there we go. All right, back on. And that's loud. All right. So you are gonna be, I mean, you're not on top of the other cabin. There's a good amount of room between this cabin and the next on either side. Certainly enough to have some privacy, and they put a nice amount of shrubbery between too. And really with that there, it's really hard to see people. So you'll have plenty of privacy. But look, I mean, this is tremendous. Look at it, and there is a boat going by too. This is the actual magic that is still alive at Disney World. Looking out at this wilderness that they tamed and made into a vacation mecca, right? But this, you're kind of sleeping. You're staying in the wilderness of the property as it once existed before Disney was here, and then you get to see like the Disney boats go by, and it's just very picturesque, very pretty, very serene. I probably like this more than Poly is great if you want to be in the middle of everything. You want to be in the hustle bustle of the ferry boat going by and all these other things. But this is, if you're outdoorsy and you like a little more peace and quiet, a little more rustic, this is going to be the one for you, I would dare say. So there are 2 chairs back here with the other side of the fireplace. I love that it's 2 sides. It's great. There's the door that goes to the main bedroom. There's a nice picnic table here. Not a whole lot going on here, but it's everything you want it to be. And then we have a spa. Maximum use of 15 minutes. So this is another big difference, right? Is Poly has the plunge pool. So it's a pool on the patio looking into the Seven Seas Lagoon. This is a spa. So this is going to be hot tub, some would call it. That's what I still call it. First time I saw spa, I was like, I don't know what that means. Again, being from Bronx, New York. But here it is. It's big. I mean, you cannot put 8 people in it at once, maybe, but it's big enough, I think. Big enough. Okay, we'll head back inside. I mean, this is a tremendous room. It's a cabin. What a place to stay. And I'm going to show you, before we end this, I'm going to show you guys how the shades work. There are apparently upper and lower shades that will be drawn here. So we have very clearly labeled, which sometimes isn't a thing at a hotel. Sometimes they just assume you'll figure it out. So I'm going to aim this way and try to figure this out for us. That's going to be this side, I think. That is going really slow. That can't be right. Is that if I want to just move in small increments? Okay, yes. So there's a button that will essentially speed up the process, and those will come down very rapidly. So those are our lower shades. There they go. But you could also, like, they give you control up to like the inch, I would say. You could go inch by inch if the sun's hitting a certain point. But I don't know how much the sun comes in here, but we'll see depending on the time of day. You may want to move your chairs away from the wall. they're just under that. And then the upper shade. Oh, the upper shade only? No, hold on a minute. So that's lower shade. Yeah, the upper shade I don't see. I'm losing my mind. Oh, there they go. I don't know. I'll figure these buttons out eventually, but that's the upper shades. Look at that. My goodness. Wow. It's pretty cool. Really roughing it here, folks. I gotta be honest with you. This is a rough assignment. And then I assume if I hold on that. No, see, now I'm holding the button that is the opposite, and it's not doing it. I don't know if they're malfunctioning or I'm just an idiot. I'm probably an idiot. Oh, I just had to hold it. So it's going to do that like inch by inch sort of clicking, and then it'll go. It's not super intuitive. But there they go. Whoever designs these things, can you make things more intuitive? I feel like so many hotels I stay in, there's things like this that are not really labeled. And I was just talking about that before. Like, at least the upper and lower are labeled. But God help us if we want to figure out how to work the rest of this. So I want to send these back up, right? So I'll hold it. I'm hearing it click. Hold it for a minute. But see, then it didn't do it. Now it's clicking again. They're just sort of banging. Maybe I was doing like holding both before. What the? Oh, there's a second one. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The same way you'd have. But touching the button before wasn't even making those move. I couldn't tell you what's going on here, folks. All right, so now I'm getting those to go up again. Even holding it, though, they keep stopping. See, it stopped again. These are ridiculous. Maybe don't touch them. Why, a wild thought. Just leave them be. Look at this. You can see it going up a little bit. Do I hold both? Why was your room tour 30 minutes? Well, the last 7 or 8, I fought the shades. All right, so see, I just held that for like 10 seconds, and they finally went. So it's not me. It's not that I don't know how to use this. It's really kind of silly. But there they go. There go those ones at least. Now I'll have to figure out how to get the back ones to go back up. But regardless of the shades, I really like this room. Oh, there they go. Keep going, come on. Yes, yes. No, I'm so close. We did it. So anyway, this is Cascade Cabin at Copper Creek Villas and Cabins at Wilderness Lodge at Disney Vacation Club Resort. A beautiful place to stay. Highly recommend. I mean, it's a lot of points, it's a lot of money, but it's one of those really cool once in a lifetime things you can do at Disney World.